Hi, it's Sheila Dancho, and it's your Get Healthy tip of the day. So what are moderate and low glycemic foods, you may be asking? I knew you were asking those, right? Moderate and low glycemic foods. Well, let's talk about breads. People say, can I not have bread ever? Well, you can. The only bread that I personally would recommend are the Silver Hills brand. Silver Hills has a wonderful bread, and it's made from sprouted grains. You can get sprouted wheat breads, you can get sprouted multigrains, flax. They're gluten, well, they're low in gluten, but they're basically organic. They have very simple ingredients. You can read the label, and it's very, very natural. It tastes very different than white bread, but I found that I really like the taste. It has a lot of fiber. It takes longer to chew. They have these little mini loaves that are smaller and thinner sliced, so you can have a sandwich without a lot of carbohydrates. So those are my favorite moderate glycemic bread that you can have. Some other examples would be fruit. All the different fruits, the apples, the oranges, those are low glycemic. The more moderate glycemic are mangoes and pineapple. Those more tropical fruits are a little bit higher. The lower ones are berries, blueberries, saskatoons, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, all very low glycemic. Vegetables, you could basically have unlimited raw vegetables. Now, carrots are high glycemic, but because the calorie count's so low or the carbohydrate load's so low, they're actually low in glycemic load, so they're okay. Watermelon is kind of an exception too. It has a high glycemic index, but because of the amount of calories, it has a low load, so that's okay to eat as well. Think of all the legumes, chickpeas and beans, and so what can you make out of chickpeas and beans? Hummus. Hummus is a great alternative to use if you are going to have a sandwich, or instead of those high-fat dips for vegetables, you can use hummus as a vegetable dip, or instead of margarine and butter or mustard or ketchup. So that's a great alternative because it's made from chickpeas, and chickpeas are low glycemic. Quinoa, one of my favorites. Quinoa is a great substitute instead of rice or potatoes. It's a great option because it is low glycemic and it has high in protein. It's actually a seed, so it's a complete food into itself. So you could live on just quinoa, actually. So that's one of my favorite foods. You could have also wild rice. Wild rice is lower glycemic. It's more of a moderate, so that's an option too. So those are just some examples of the carbohydrates that you can eat. So think of eating in rainbow colors too, to get all the different antioxidants. So I hope that answered some of your questions about moderate and low glycemic foods that you can eat.